So I guess he's been possessed as well. Hmm. Batteries, flares, heck yeah.
Just great.
Red birds, I'm warning you. I love when you can see like things in the distance in games that you've been to. Oh. Ooh, this cart is not doing very well. Coming back from their pass. No. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. You know, compared to Control, there's a lot more things in this game that they can like knock over and throw around being outside. Like an entire train car.
Shit.
Alan, stop swearing. I wonder if there was an achievement for blowing away all these cans, stacked cans you find. Man, where'd that train car come from? Must have heaved that a long way. Wow. Let's see. Hunting rifle. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Flare. Two more. Cool. Please dodge. Please dodge. Man, some of the times you don't get an opportunity to actually do anything. They're just all up in your business. Who threw that knife? That knife. Where are you getting all these? How many hunting knives? He's got another one already. How many hunting knives is too many? That is the question. From a practical standpoint, how many hunting knives would you carry on a hunting trip? Geez, you guys need to... Alright, let's do hunting rifle. Oof, headshot. Oh! Gotta say, darkness is very stealthy. They're very good at sneaking up on you. He's taken, guys. Ah, yes. Lovely light. Here we go. What do we got? Rifle, ammo, batteries, flares. Okay. Cauldron Lake. The 8th deepest lake in the world. Oh, really? Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquake of 1970. Even then, the underground activity was comparatively mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folk tales. It is a popular recreational area for the area residents. Put down in there. That must be out there then. Nice scenic overview. Well, this is a bad idea. Let's run. Or maybe we can't run. We gotta tiptoe. Oh, good times. Alright, you're big. You get the flare gun. Enjoy that. Oh, freaking axe. Woo! We good? We're good. Nice. Alright, let me reload that. Reload the flare gun. Coffee break. Ooh, supplies maybe? You know, I gotta say, whoever lugged all these boxes out here. Lifesaver.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Keep getting introduced to new characters in these pages. Who Mott? Oh, I have no idea who Mott is. His boss wouldn't be happy. Couldn't have just climbed up. He had to kick the support out from under it. Oh. Got here. Cross the mountain ruins. So that door has been bricked up. Thermos. We probably gotta kick this in. CW and Tom miss you Tom. CWTZ. TZ. I mean that has to be Thomas Zane, right? Who is CW? I curse you, Thomas Zane. So the guy doing all the yellow marking is CW then? Tom. Did you write this? I miss you, Tom. CW. Talk to me on the TV, Tom. Weird. Very weird. Tom. A little obsessed with Tom. Let's see. Let me take it. What time is it? 10:30. Let me take another quick break in this creepy basement, and I'll be back in just a minute. You always love it when companies insist to release things before the weekend. I feel like Tuesday. Tuesday's a good release day. You know, it's not Monday. If something goes bad, you have the rest of the week to deal with it. But I'm sure everybody has their reasons. What works best? Is this ammo? Heck yeah. This building has seen better days. Do we have a flashbang here? I feel like flashbang is the right. Okay. Oh, dude, there's one upstairs too. Dang. There was a lot of guys there. Holy crap. have a ton of flares to work with. Stay back. Throwing that stuff at me. What kind of crappy flares are these that last for like 3 seconds? As long as your emergency does not last for more than 3 seconds, you're good. All right, back down. I wonder what that building was for. Seems kind of random.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
All right, there's the lodge. At least its lights are still on.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. I did what I would find.
Interesting.
Wait! Are you? Wait! Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No! Get away! I'm sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. Ah! Ah!
So great. They don't even have my wife. And probably just got murdered by the, what was it, this scratching hag? What's her name? The widow? Jagger? I assume that's one, they're one and the same. The lady in black. Oh, he was not. I thought he was in the boat. Oh, my flashlight. Oh, that was very cool. Very cool scene. Weird, like the old diving suit? Is that the end of the episode? Or that was Dr. Hartman grabbing me? This game is so good. Man. Good times.
Oh my, what a wretched life.
And then each episode gets this weird song at the end.
On the day that my poor mama died, I was cut from her belly with a Stanley knife. My daddy did a jig with a drunk midwife. Who's that yonder hole in flames, dragging behind him a sack of chains? Who's that yonder hole in flames? Well, up jumped the devil and he staked his claim.
Weird.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4 of The Truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Yeah, the thought of being committed against your will like this is always sort of very unsettling. It's for your own good.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is the miracle illuminated TZ in memory of a dear friend and poet. What's this guy's name again? With CW on the walls, not Hartman. Right?
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Yeah, man, what a spot.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into the
by
palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.